Hello, hello, and we're the Half-Rest Heroes. This is session 17 of Terrana. Last time, the Seven Deadly Six woke up in the Wandering Spirit, and Dennis Fong told them where the next saint could be located. Safi would call up Null to discuss the potential leads to the saints. They went and talked to Null, who summoned his personal guards, that is a Pandorian, who told the party that the two ways to enter the sanctuary. So after they left Null's lair, they set off on their journey to possibly be magically teleported there through the Mountain Distortion, or find the one who is Fate Touch and friends to the Pandorians. They did reach the city called Gate 3 and took rest at an inn. When you do wake up in... Well, actually, I want to see what the fucking weather is. Actually, fuck it.
Recap, but you were zooming through that. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait, pause. I was like, is that it? Or
Yeah, it was a shorter recap compared to the last ones.
it's just the end of the recap felt like it very much both could have been the recap, or you just pausing.
Yeah, to catch your breath.
Yeah.
Well, because I find it funny. Hey Joe, can you roll 2d6s?
Don't know. Can I?
Oh, I should get my dice out.
That's probably important.
Caught Joseph with his pants down.
Oh no, my pants are on. I just don't have any dice.
Ah, sadness.
Here I got it. Hold on.
Roll your pants.
Roll for pants.
Take your pants
You're
off.
right. I got two
Now
twos.
2 2s? Okay, so...
No, not two
It's-
pants.
Yeah. Why do you even have a tutu?
So, what I was going to say was, it was a bright and sunny day, but with that roll, it's actually a cloudy day, and there is a chance of rain. That's what it seems like.
Look what you've done.
Are you sure it's
my
not
fault.
cloudy with a chance of meatballs?
I was gonna say that too.
I will druidcraft to see if there are meatballs coming, or if it's just gonna be water.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for meatballs.
What do I roll?
A nature check?
I got a 12 plus 5, 17.
Okay.
Come on, big meatballs, no whammies.
Well,
Big balls, no whammies.
when you concentrate real hard, you hear a hit on your window. You're like, meatball? No, it's hail.
Hail?
Hail.
Oh, hell no.
Hell.
Alright, I'll see myself out.
Doom, 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 doom.
Alright guys, that's the end of the session.
And TPK.
Now I kinda want a meatball.
I kind of want a meatball.
Potbelly's got a pretty good meatball sandwich.
So, when you reconvene down in probably like the tavern area to like discuss next plans and stuff,
Mhm.
I would like one of y'all to do a perception check to see if you can overhear what the townspeople are currently talking about.
I'll go ahead.
I would, but I'd be too busy thinking about meatballs now. What do they have here for food?
Currently they're the tavern keep is currently preparing creme brulee.
Alright, well, grab.
Yeah, I want to pronounce that one again. I think you were just offended everything of all the years Joseph has taken French.
We're trying to figure out if that is like something different that Jared just made up, or if he just can't.
No, it's the second one.
Okay.
I'll only know it is the second one. He might make it the first one now, but it was absolutely the second one.
I don't know how you get to K from or C from B.
But yeah, I got a 21 perception.
Anyway, what you over here is Larian, who is the innkeeper, talking to some, villagers, and it looks like one of the villagers, guess normal attire for, an average, dressed for as a merchant. Next to him is possibly his guard and stuff like that. What they're currently discussing is the fact that one, I need to change the music, but that's something I'll do after this thing. But he was talking to them about the next town over. There was an incident that happened over there, which only can be described as a massacre. What they're naming it now is called the Red Death.
Mm.
But that's as much as you can overhear without actually, getting into the discussion of what they're talking about.
I'll relay that to the rest of the party.
Is it clear to us what the next town over, how close it is, what direction it is? Based on when we came in,
It's
are there signs?
It's pretty clear which direction would be the next town over, because of the fact that Gate 3 is the only city that you can go into. The next city over is near a river coast, and so it's actually a river / ocean coast, so it's actually called Costa, but it's not here nor there. So things pretty much point in that direction, even if you would just follow the river.
Can you remind me on the map where we are?
Yeah, you're right here.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, we're at Albert.
I just thought the same thing, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, I was about to try and gesture on or kind of use references because I was looking at the map in the notes channel. But yeah, we can literally do that. So right here. So is it here then?
Yeah, give me a second.
Sure.
Gestures. So yeah, the next town is right here.
Oh. That's
What?
not the next town over. That's
That's the next town across the wasteland over.
Weren't we going this way?
You would have to go
Yeah.
through the mountains if you did that.
Well,
But
I
yeah.
asked before, and I said, are these actual gaps in the mountain, just gaps, or is it just how you did it? And you said they were gaps, so that we wouldn't actually have to cross mountains.
In certain gaps like these ones are made intentionally, but these ones are not.
Well, I did specifically ask about these ones. I asked about all of them.
well, he lied to you.
Well, okay, so that's different now. So that changes a lot of things.
Oh, we bought climbing gear though, didn't we?
Yeah, you
Or
did.
did we not actually go through that? Okay, we did.
I don't remember if we did or not because again we were told that we could just walk through here.
Do y'all have it in your inventory?
I don't know.
Slash, would you put it in your inventory?
Is it you would still want to go through mountains anyway to have the chance of going through, having the chance of just magically teleporting into Sanctuary anyway. So I'm pretty sure you guys have gotten the climbing gear.
Yeah,
I have
and I
climbing
think
gear in
we
my
don't
inventory.
want to go this way because it'd be bad.
Yeah.
I think the plan was to go here. So even
Well-
if we had known that these were straight mountains, we would have bought climbing gear anyways.
Mhm.
I do have climbing gear in my inventory.
Yeah, and it looks
Okay.
like I have climbing gear as well.
We mentioned it, I think, last session.
Right. Okay. So that's really far away. So maybe no.
Okay, so how long should it take us to get to the edge of those mountains then?
Probably half the day. To get to here?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably half a day.
Okay.
Do we know if those mountains are like dangerous or something?
Not necessarily.
All or Denny Fun.
Jesus Christ.
What they know
Okay.
about? Forgot to
Let
actually
me-
finish the question.
Yeah, let me actually roll for them. Now, give me a second.
Don Fong.
Dennis Fong.
Done hung.
Okay, so Sanuzal goes just like,
Dennis Hung.
Yes.
Sanuzal is just like, yeah. So, to be real, don't know much about these mountains. I try to stay away from this this country as much as possible. So, don't know too much about it. Dennis Fong, on the other hand, goes like, that makes complete sense. A king of a city as high of a magnitude of solitude probably should stay away from Dragatinia, but in this case, the mountain area does not have any like monsters, or if that's what you're worried about. But the environment itself is quite hazardous when it comes to just, climbing. It's for its height, it's weirdly cold compared to other mountain peaks. That's as much as information I can gather about those specific mountains.
That sounds fun.
I'm gonna go and gather some information about this Red Death. I want to know more information. Information is power.
How long would it take to zip, and then I guess around the mountains, zap zoop? Probably like a 3/4 of a day, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, cool. How long actually, though?
To get your
To do this, snake our way around the mountains.
okay. Well, I will have to give you like the estimated time for doing this first.
Okay.
Then I can actually give you the estimated time for doing that. So the estimated time for the going through the mountains, it's just straight 2 days if you roll correctly. It is 3 days if you go around the mountains.
That's not terrible.
Well, would we rather deal with the mountains or this fuckery? Twice over.
I mean, who is it that said that? Was it Denny Hung that we're gonna investigate a little bit more?
Dennis Fong is the one that's currently talking to the innkeeper slash other civilians slash adventurers right now about the Red Death.
Maybe we can learn a little bit more about it. See, I mean, the information had to come here somewhere, so we can see if it would be worth it.
So then maybe we'll go over to Dennis to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just pop on in the combo.
Okay, so since Dennis is the one that initiated the conversation, you guys don't have to make a roll or anything like that. It's just, you know, average talking between like, you know, two people. And basically, what he says is just like, yeah, the Red Death is a massacre of the entirety of Costa. The entire city was painted red with every citizen and every single person in the city with the blood. There was only one survivor that came from that city. And seeing the age and obviously the shock in their face, they're not the ones that did it. Something came to their city and decimated it.
Okay, so it's a thing, it's a creature, not like a plague or like a natural disaster. Fun. Where's the kid now?
As when does Taffy actually say that?
I mean, I guess not in that depth of voice, but yes.
Okay.
Where's the kid now?
Where's the kid now?
The villager goes, the kid is currently in the orphanage over here in Gate 3. He refuses to talk to anybody. He just stays in a fetal position and rocks back and forth and says, why am I the one that stays alive? Why am I the one that was chosen? What happened? Why am I alive? On repeat.
Did he just wander into the city?
No, he was actually a kid from a fishing family. It's not really much more fishing when there's no one there anymore.
I mean, like, how did he get here?
Oh, that's what you're asking. Yeah. I mean, it's the same premise of how we learned that Costa was immediately destroyed. There was a merchant that went over there to give away his trade and get trade some of his goods for fish, but then he gets found the entirety of the city covered in red. But when he went to see if there was anybody left inside, there was just a kid underneath the table in a tavern. He offered up his hand to bring him along. Weirdly enough, he took it, but as soon as he got to Gate 3, and got a place that can cover him from the elements, he stopped functioning.
What a way to word that.
So someone went over there to check it out, and they were fine. The Red Death wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, there was. It was just a trail of massacre. Nothing was there.
Is the merchant who brought him over still here?
You might be able to catch him. He was doing a little bit of trading earlier. He was resupplying the general store before heading out, so if you go over there, he might be still over there.
Well, then I'll probably check that out a little bit later. Maybe half of us can go check the kid.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Are you gonna check the merchant, Sigzo?
Yeah.
I guess I'll check the kid then.
I will also check the kid.
I'll go with Sigzel.
Okay.
Hunk goes with
And
the kid.
I was gonna say, Hunk will stand here looking sad.
Hunk. Fucking hunk.
Don't disrespect Hunk like that.
Okay.
Him.
We'll start with the kid first,
Okay.
which requires me to change music a little bit, but that's a later thing.
Is it a later thing if it's happening now?
Oh, it's a. Well, never mind.
Classic.
Okay. So Safi and Tritus walk to the orphanage,
And Hunk.
and oh yeah, I guess and Hunk. All right. You arrive at the orphanage,
Goodness.
and one of the sisters is out and about doing like laundry outside, and another one is currently inside the orphanage, tending to the kids and actually teaching.
I will take Pip and whisper, "Go find him. Try to cheer him up.
Smart.
Toss him in the air."
Chirp.
Falls and dies. Tosses in the air.
Gets hit by a plane.
It tosses him in the air and then it just falls to the ground because Pip's actually been dead for weeks.
God. Wow. Fucking looking like Snow White out here. Jesus Christ. When he did that, Pip actually starts flying around. The kids go like, "Wow, bird," and stuff like that. And the
Plane.
Or like he just takes out a shot. Like,
Kid pulls out a shotgun and shoots the bird.
I definitely knows the shotgun.
I know.
But eventually, Pip does actually find him. He is currently in the linen closet and goes rocking back and forth.
Just gonna hop over a little bit, be his normal cute self.
All right.
We'll hops over, Tilt the head to the side.
When Pip does that, the kid still does not pay too much attention to him. But Pip does notice the condition that he's in and tries to nuzzle next to him. At least he has the comfort of a bird, as far as, but he's still pretty gone right now.
All right, more birds. Go.
Oh my gosh.
The other two.
Swarm him. Ah!
Ah!
Pap and Pop, go.
You actually have more birds.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Dude.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
dude.
Did you forget?
Apparently,
You
I
ate
saw
one of
an
them.
owl.
I ate one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you ate
Oh
Pip.
yeah. Oh, I just thought Pip was like it.
The only one.
Yeah.
You fool.
Yeah, he had Pip, and then you ate Pip, and then he got replacement Pip. And remember, it was also what, Pip and Pop?
Pip, Pap, and Pop.
Pip,
Right,
Pap,
I
and Pop.
remember Pip getting replaced. I just thought that Pip was the only one. I see
What
you
a
just
fool.
sacrificed Pip for no reason. Or you just hate Pip. That's why you chose Pip to be eaten.
Hey, Pip knows what he did.
Pip knows what he did.
Okay,
Amazing.
so Pep and Pop goes over, does a similar thing to Pip, and the kid actually starts to calm down a little bit.
All right, now I'll get my wolf.
This kid must be a fucking weirdo if the 3 birds just start flying at him, and he's like, oh yes, relaxing.
They're not flying at him. They're just like landing near him and hopping towards him. Don't make it weird.
Yeah, I made it weird.
Eric, jeez. Freaking weirdo.
I'll see myself out.
He leaves. Amazing.
Wait for him
So
to
the
calm down
kid-
just a little bit more after that. Nice.
Okay.
A little bit more Bing chilling.
A little bit more Bing chilling.
Yeah. I'm out of robins though, so might need to actually do them.
So the
So,
kid is like
I don't know if
actually
an
starting
owl-
to respond like he's alive.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, Safi, do we just go up and like just like ask him how his entire life was ruined, that his family was murdered in front of him and all that?
I don't know. This is kind of area that I don't know a lot about.
I could summon a zombie and scare him away.
I don't know if that would help.
Or I could mind control him and force us to tell us what we want to know.
That would work, but probably not well for him.
I forgot that we sent the 2 biggest freaks of the group to go talk to this kid.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was
That's
just like,
why when
that's a choice.
Sigsel was like, I'm gonna go to the merchant, I was like, are you sure? Because that means I'm the only other talker left.
I'm like, that was a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just, yeah, I could turn myself into a robin.
Turn myself into
Wait,
a
I don't
bat
know
or
if I
a
can turn
wolf.
myself into a robin. Oh yeah, there's the
You
wolf. Yeah, maybe not a bat or a wolf.
What about a lion?
Can't do that one.
Well, in my forest, to cheer people up, I always turned into a golden deer. That was like symbol of like hope.
Thought people
Deers
feared
are
the deer.
pretty rad.
I don't really know if being a deer that suddenly opens the door into a linen closet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like deers are really hit or miss. You know, it's like people either love them and think they're cute, or they just like are terrified of them and their beady eyes and their lanky legs and all that. You know, it's
Yep.
really like.
I'm gonna try not to get offended, but I get what you mean. It's a very situational
I mean,
thing.
some people think deers are the puppies of the forest, and they love them.
And some people are wrong. The other people are wrong, rather.
Jesus Christ.
We just have a full-on debate about deers because this kid's just like the robins are doing all the work, and we're just like distracted now.
Deer.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways,
let's
I'll
to
go
the
in.
beginning. Yeah. Okay. I'll follow you.
I think I might look a little bit less menacing than you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a normal person. I'm well dressed. I kind of look like
Freak.
no, I look like a very normal, like noble.
I look
So
like a
imagine,
normal
like,
guy.
a stern businessman that scares children. Like
Yeah,
that, you know? That
so a
kind of
freak.
normal.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
No. Normal.
Is the door? How big is the linen closet?
Like 5 feet, right? Or less. Closet.
Big
Yeah.
Probably not big enough for a deer.
Yeah, it's like 5 feet.
Right. So the door is open, I assume,
Yeah, the door is
or
open.
there's a window or something.
The door's open.
Okay.
Like he's sitting, like his back's towards the wall, but like dead center of the linen closet, like facing towards the door entrance.
I'll just walk up to the door a little bit and do a gentle little knock on the door as I kind of peek my head around. And then the birds are gonna kind of look up at me and look back at him.
Scatter.
Scatter.
Fly as fast as they can, bouncing around the linen closet.
When you do that, you do get a closer look at the boy, and when you look at his attire, his clothes have been washed. He has dark brown hair,
God, he's in a linen closet.
and he from the small from the time that he's been in there, it seems like there are plates next to him, but it doesn't seem like he's been like eating any. But you do see the his shoes. His shoes are actually partly made of leather and partly made of cloth. The soles of his shoes are still stained red.
Quick, give him your shoes.
I'll cast prestidigitation on his shoes to clean them.
I will also say, since you're about to do that, try to make an Arcana check.
So what's on his
Okay.
plate? What specifically?
Um,
The birds
There's-
are gonna try to push it towards him more.
it looks like on the actual plates there are bread, and like, it seems like they toasted it at least, and they also have like butter to no, put on the bread, but he would have to specifically put the butter onto the toast itself, and next to it would be soup, seeming like probably like a chicken noodle soup, and right next to it a ham sandwich.
I actually got an 18.
Okay. With your knowledge of blood, yes, this is blood. 2, there's something inside of this blood that's actually making it somewhat magical.
Oh, then I won't get rid of it.
Give me your shoes.
I was gonna say, I'll take your shoes. I'm gonna beat up the child and steal his shoes.
Anyways, I'll get down on my hands and knees and kind of crawl a bit towards him as my birds try to pull the plate a little bit more towards him.
Okay. As he's slightly distracted with the birds, he does notice you and goes, "Hello,
Hey,
are these
I'm
your
Safi.
birds?"
They are little goofballs, aren't they? At that moment, Pip explodes. No.
Tritus eats Pip again.
Pip's like pulling the plate and, just like his beak just slips and he just falls onto his back. I'll move up closer to the birds. This one's Pip. That's Pap and Pop.
It's nice to meet you, Pip, Pop, and Safi. My name's Tim.
Hi Tim, nice to meet you. Are you not hungry?
And as soon as you say that, you hear his stomach growl. It's like, "I am," and then he starts devouring the ham sandwiches.
Oh, wow.
The birds will back off a little bit from the food as he digs in. I'll wait a minute. Let him finish.
Roughly around this time, like a couple minutes to have passed. When a kid is hungry, they're hungry, so they really just devour. So it doesn't take him too long to finish a ham sandwich. But
Do you want anything else? Oh wait, just the sandwich?
yeah, just the sandwich. But it seemed like from that food, just from the sandwich itself, he can't really eat too anymore. It feels he tried to go for the soup, but it seemed like it would upset his stomach more if he ate more.
Gotcha. I'll usher for Tritus to come a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
This is my friend Tritus. Tritus, this is Tim.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
Hello, Tritus.
Are you feeling alright, Tim?
Better than before.
Savi's
Still
face will-
scared.
Oh, I was gonna say Savi's face will light up, but not after him saying that. Safi will slowly move closer to him until eventually kind of sitting down next to him in the linen closet. It's perfectly normal to be scared.
Do you have like are you physically touching him slightly? Or
Not yet.
okay. Well, even if while sitting next to him, you can still see him like visibly shaking.
You've been through a lot. I understand. I'm really sorry to hear about all that you had. that's happened. But we'd like to help.
Thank you. It was really lonely. It was very cold. It was a very scary night.
I know, but you don't ever have to be lonely or cold again. I'll hold out my hand and have like a oops, wrong one. Like a flower bud that will blossom in my hand with druidcraft.
Tim's eyes light up a little bit. Oh, that's really cool.
I'll hand it to him.
Thank you. He takes it.
I'll cast Prestidigitation and make his clothes warm.
My clothes are really warm now. Thank you.
The world can be scary sometimes, but there's also a lot of beauty in it. And that's what makes it great. The robins are gonna kind of gather around him, looking up into him, into his eyes.
When he sees the robins and sees the blossom flower into his hand, for a short period of time, he forgets to being scared and smiles a little bit.
I'll smile right back. I was lonely for a while, but I made friends. I'll gesture to the robins, and then to Tritus. They've helped me. They've helped me see the world for the
My
beauty.
fanged teeth.
They've helped me see the beauty of the world. Do you want to be my friend?
Yeah.
All right. Here, let's. I'm gonna kind of look at Tritus a little bit. What are some good friend things? Maybe we could go on a walk around here?
Walks are great.
Would you be alright with that?
Walks sounds fun.
There you go. Here. I'll slowly stand up, have the birds kind of flutter and land on his shoulders, and extend my hand out to help him up.
He does take your hand. He's still slightly shaking, but significantly less than he was before.
I continue smiling. What was the quality of his clothes again, besides the shoes?
The quality of his clothes are pretty normal, pretty average. It's he is wearing like cloth clothing, but he doesn't wear a cloak and stuff like that. And it when it comes to like his general attire seems to be very lenient on towards more darker hues, so majority of the time when it comes to like pigment, it's when you have brighter color, it's more, nobly, quotation marks. So he has more neutral colors, like tan, brown, and stuff like that.
Gotcha. I have common clothes in my backpack. So I'll give him the shoes from that.
I'll make you
Okay.
shoes.
Here, try these on.
Okay. So he plops them on. There's not the right size. They're definitely not the right size. But
My feet are roughly the same size as a 5-year-old.
Well, I mean, Safi is a woman, right? So
Texas?
they have small feet.
Texas.
It's true.
Joseph, how dare you bring facts here?
Yeah, but it
For sure, my mom still wears children's shoes, so
yeah, in comparison to your feet and Tritus' feet, if he was wearing Tritus' shoes, it would be like,
Clown
putting
shoes.
boots on a child that has it's like up to his knees.
Yeah.
Would be his boots type shit. But since it was used specifically Safi, it's like higher ankle. But the toe gap is significant, but it's not as bad if it was Tritus' shoes, obviously.
toe gap.
The gripper gap?
Hmm.
I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get. Maybe we can see if we can find some shoes elsewhere around here.
Yeah, maybe we can walk to a shoe store and buy him some new shoes.
Yeah.
Safi has plenty of money.
You're
Okay.
volunteering my money. Alright, let's check out a shoe store. Get this
Okay.
guy some Jordans.
Jesus. Make an investigation check.
Here we go again.
I will also make an investigation. Oh boy, we're working well today. I got a 24.
I got a 15.
That's good too.
Okay, so you're like, all right, time to go to the shoe store, and you start walking in a direction, and try to it's actually this way. And so,
I know because I've sucked the owner's blood.
and
100%
so
thought
when
you were gonna say toes.
I mean, it's not mutually exclusive.
Could have sucked blood through the toes.
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah, as we walk, I'm just gonna be trying to cheer him up a little bit, playing around with some druidcraft birds. Maybe not thaumaturgy.
I'll cast, as we're walking, I'll kind of walk in front of him and then cast invisibility on myself and go invisible and then pop in again and then show up in a different area and then go invisible again and just kind of look, I'm here, now I'm there, haha, blah blah.
Haha. Okay.
Ah.
But, yeah, with all that stuff happening next to him, he does seem to be brightening up a bit. Eventually you will run into a building that seems like it's a cobbler slash a leatherworking shop.
We run into a building.
Gets face forward into building.
Ah, shit. All right, I guess we can go into the shoe store.
When you enter, it's just the front of it is actually very much just a generic leatherworking shop, but like to the side, you can actually see that there are shoes being made. It's probably his side hobby that he does. That it's not his main profession. And the person that was working the shop itself is a dwarven man with actually has that is blonde and has a long blonde beard that actually wears majority of his attires made out of leather, and it seems like he has a lot of pride in his work because he was just working in order for the a previous customer, and goes like, "Yep, I'm a little bit of a craftsman myself. Made my entire outfit."
Nice.
Sounds like you're just the dude for the job. My buddy Tim here needs some new shoes.
Oh, you need a new pair of shoes. All right. Do you want boots or cobblers? What type of shoes you want? Tim responds. He goes like,
Tim's.
he goes. He's just like, shoes. Boots it is.
I was gonna say, let's get him a nice, good pair of boots.
And so the craftsman goes over, starts measuring his feet. Size 5s, cool, and starts constructing these pair of boots. And
Nice.
he actually used soft tanned leather from whatchamacallit?
Mm.
From a mutated deer.
Oh.
All right, bro. Come on.
So
I'm gonna not hear that.
So the boots that you made is actually has a tanner hue to it, but since it's a mutated deer, the mutation is actually that it's one of its relatives of the deer is actually a Feywild deer. So it has a hint of green to it. So it has like greenish tone to the leather itself.
And these are gonna be so expensive.
Good for the child.
Get some Gucci ass shoes.
But he goes and just like, it was just leftover leather. It might seem expensive right now, but it's not. It's an investment. Those will last him a lifetime. And since it's very touched, it can also increase in size.
Okay, I was about to say, yes, it'll last him a lifetime. This kid's a child. These shoes will last you forever. They will last longer than you. It's like, cool, but we don't want to grow out of them.
All right, sounds good. Is he like making them in front of us?
Yeah, of course.
Tight. It's like a hibachi place.
Yeah.
What job?
Does it make a little volcano out of
Ding,
onions?
ding, ding.
toss a piece of leather in your mouth from a foot away.
And eventually he does make the shoes. He already inserts the shoes onto Tim himself and goes, alright. Now the pricing. Normally these shoes would be significantly more expensive for obvious reasons, but townsfolk already know what the kid's been through, so we're giving him a discount.
Very
Just
nice
a gold
of you.
piece.
I'll slide him 5.
Alright.
Nice.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for making such a magnificent shoe for my man here.
Tim smiles.
All right. Now you properly shoot up. Quick question for you. How common is ice cream?
Common?
Would we be able to find ice cream here?
In this city specifically, probably not. But
What other kind of
you could
desserty
definitely try.
things? Light desserty things.
There are definitely, in recent years, there has been a lot more bakeries showing up / pastries, shops that have been growing in popularity in majority of nations. So the likelihood of finding one of those types of shops are significantly higher than looking for an ice cream shop.
Okay. Let's go for it then. You feeling pastry, Tim? I know you just ate, but like, I could go for some sweets.
Yes. Tim responds with, yeah, but it was one of those that he's so enthusiastic that you know he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. Alright, Navigator.
Investigation!
Find some pastries.
6. So please roll better.
Investigation.
Yep.
17.
Alright.
Thank you.
Again, one of those instances where you're like, it's this way, and then Tritus goes, nope, it's this way. And eventually you do make it into a pastry shop. There is the side of a building is heavily coated in like brick for most likely, oven made pastries and stuff like that. You walk inside, let's see. And Eric Crocra is actually there to man the
Nice.
storefront.
Rishavakadu.
What's the vibe and the smell in front? Some powerful stuff here.
Powerful stuff.
It sounds
Got the good
what?
stuff.
It's what it smells like. This is weird. Make a perception check on smell.
You say it's weird, but it's literally my character's deal in another campaign. Crap. 12.
Still works.
I'm
Yeah,
just
when
not
you-
gonna be hard to spell things.
Yeah, I know.
It's just very...
When you give a good inhale before you go into the actual the building itself, you smell the sweetness of berries / fruits. It's not a pastry shop that deals more with savory or like salty type of snacks. It seems like they specialize in more of a fruity based pastries.
Sounds good to me. You two can order whatever you like. I'm buying.
I'll just get one pastry.
Okay. So when you go in, the things that are like mainly in front are like strawberry tart, stuff, apple pie, and let's see, strawberry cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake for sure.
So, with the order being most like Tim wants a berry tart and Trice wanted like the strawberry cheesecake. Did you want anything, Safi, to your order?
I'll get an apple pie.
An apple pie? Okay. All right. So in total, that will be roughly 4 gold pieces. Again, the air croaker also informs you about the discount.
I will give him another 5.
Okay.
And the birds are gonna take a lot of the apple pie.
Okay. So
Not because Safi wants them to.
okay.
You're gonna be dodging around her fork. She tries to grab it.
Well, specifically, for the apple pie, when you eat it, until the next time you do take the damage, you do gain 5 max HP.
Okay.
And give me a second. And for the strawberry cheesecake, you're proficient with con saves until you use a con save.
Oh, wow, nice.
All right. How does it look like Tim's feeling now?
Significantly happier. He does look like he's enjoying his berry tart, and he's smiling significantly more than he was before.
All right. What you feeling next, buddy? You wanna maybe meet some of the kids?
Sure.
We can head to the orphanage then.
Okay. When you go and approach the orphanage, the sisters are working over there do notice a significant change in Tim himself, and are very delighted of the outcome. They come up to you and just say thank you for doing this for him. He's been through a lot. Thank you for being the ones to, show him the light. Eventually, as the sisters walk towards you, some kids do approach Tim. It's just like, you wanna go play ball? It's really fun. And Tim goes, sure, looking at you as if seeing if it's okay.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
Okay. He goes and starts playing ball with the other kids.
Who's growing up? So proud. We can just talk to the orphanage owner people about what we did. Kind of clarify all that.
Okay. Will that be all for you guys?
I suppose so. We didn't learn a ton, but at least we got his shoes.
At least we got his shoes. Oh my god. Alright. So merchant team.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go into the general store, it's just a white guy with brown hair that was manning the actual general store. He does inform you that the merchant that he thinks that you guys are talking about, he's currently in the back right now, and he allows you guys to go past. And the guy who was the merchant that they're talking about is that's the wrong session. Is a tabaxi. Fuck. Specifically, a leopard print tabaxi. And his attire does show more saturated colors. He does wear a cloak. His cloak is more of vibrant purple, but his attire underneath is, darker hues. It's just he has that cloak specifically to show that he means business. And he greets you and goes like, hello.
What was the name of the town? Or the city?
For where Tim was, or
Where Tim
where
was.
you guys are? Where Tim was? Oh, Costa.
Costa. I heard that you traveled in bringing in the news from Costa, right?
Yeah. It's a very unfortunate event.
Any idea, like, what kind of thing could do that? Aside from all the people, was there any, like, damages to the structure of the city or anything?
Well, when I went in there, it did not appear that anything was damaged except the people themselves. All the buildings were unharmed, besides the fact that each building had blood splatter all over them.
And how long ago was it that you entered the place?
Not too certain what the how long the event has been done, but when I came in, the blood was, it seemed, still fresh. It did not harden yet.
And when did you arrive at the city?
Roughly a week ago.
I look to Aldrich. Anything you got?
I mean, we don't. It's not. We basically just need to find out what basically about the kid. I say, like, did you see anything interesting while you were over in Costa? Besides singular kid.
The only thing of note in Costa was how weirdly the blood was acting after being splattered around. Even when it's been, I assume, when it's a fresh wound, it normally starts hardening as soon as possible, but it stayed very liquid over there. And it seemed like the blood was trying to move.
In a specific direction or just in general, anywhere?
Just in general. I will say, so you've met Tim, Portal guy. I do have speculation, but not too certain, since the state of Tim. Before he started saying the current state that he is in before, when he was in the carriage, he would have night terrors. Because he would normally try to stay awake as long as possible, but his body wouldn't allow him to. He would pass out and eventually just wake up and screaming, big man with axe, and then pass out again.
Big man with axe. Does that sound familiar to me at all?
Make a history check?
Three.
No.
Alright, can I give a shot?
Sure, go ahead.
History?
Yep.
28.
from the description itself, it does sound somewhat familiar. It does fit a descriptor of a person possibly working in noir.
Hmm.
Got anything else, Sigzel?
Hmm. You didn't. You seemed fine just traveling the place. There wasn't anything. You didn't feel ill at all afterwards? Or, I mean, aside from probably nausea. Well, I didn't feel like anything was in the air.
If you're thinking there was a plague or something like that, or some magical effect, as far as I can tell, no.
Hmm.
I think the only thing that's affected is the things that has been slaughtered itself.
Interesting. Well, I don't have any other questions.
I don't think I do either.
Alright.
Maybe
Well.
others have found something out.
Alright, we dip.
Okay. I assume you guys start meeting up with each other?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. When you guys get together, you guys can share what you know with each other.
As soon as we've seen them, Saf is gonna turn to try to say like, "Oh yeah, we were supposed to find things out about the thing."
Yeah, we just kind of let the kid go. I was wondering what you were planning with that.
Ah. Oh,
Oh, well, he says.
probably best that it doesn't relive that right now.
Yeah.
Well, and after, so I was like, well, we didn't learn much, but hopefully you guys got something.
We were gonna say the same thing.
Oh, well. I suppose it wouldn't be a mystery if it was that easy to find out.
Why are we looking into this again?
I mean,
We can figure out if it's worth our time.
yeah.
Why would it be worth our time?
I mean, I think having having a group have an entire city gets massacred, it's probably indicative of something bigger. Don't want to get caught up in that without our knowledge.
That's a good reason.
But, you know, we could check it out after we found the Pandarian guy we're looking for.
Yeah.
If we want to stay out of that business, I guess, you know, might want to do that later rather than before our objective. I don't know
Yeah, I
what the
don't
rest
know.
of you
Maybe
think.
the best thing we're looking for is more information on it. It can help.
But yeah, weird blood.
Yeah. I got the shoes.
You took a kid's shoes.
We improved the kid's shoes.
We replaced his shoes
Oh,
With
with better shoes.
okay.
And then even better shoes.
right. Why do you have them? Are they like a
They've
clue?
got blood on them. That is magical seeming.
Oh, okay. That
Oh, that's what that was. I thought you were just thirsty.
No. I can't. Dry blood is no good.
Are you sure it's dry?
I assume so, right? It's been several days.
Did you actually poke at it?
Are you sure it's dry?
We're gonna
Check
see
it.
if it's dry or not.
I'll check.
I just so you all know, I almost hit the update button on Discord just now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
there's a Discord update. I should do that.
Oh my god.
That's close.
When you do check if the blood is dry, it's not.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh,
Well, it's not dry. Which is
can
weird.
anyone figure
magic
out?
people help.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm a magic people.
I mean, I technically am too. Just not an intelligent magic person.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I'm not a
intelligent
magic person, but I have
either.
proficiency in Arcana.
Okay, maybe you should. check
That
it
works.
Not great, but not awful. 16.
The blood has been enchanted in a certain way to prolong life.
Nice. So if we stick it in ourselves, we'll live
I
longer.
was like, I'm not gonna word it like that ever to try this because that man will probably just
Suck.
yeah.
Well, I mean, clearly it didn't work.
Well, I guess it depends though. Whose blood is it? Could be the attacker's blood.
Let's do a DNA check.
Is anybody averse to medicine?
Yeah, it's just like I guess make a medicine check.
Oh, I do.
Oh, nice.
Forgot I'm a wisdom character. 19.
From never actually looking into blood itself or doing this type of thing, identifying who the person whose blood this is, it's the only thing you can get out of it. It seems like a combination of two different types of blood. It doesn't seem like it's a singular person's blood.
That's fun.
It's a blood smoothie. It's my favorite kind of smoothie.
Don't get too aroused. Have any of us actually poked it?
Poked it?
I'm guessing try to stay when he wants to see if it's wet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably how I checked if it was dry or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, I poked it.
It has been poked.
It does just act as if it was just regular blood on a wet surface, basically.
But it's not like dripping off at all?
No, it's not dripping off. That's the part that's weird about it.
That's soaked in.
Do you want to give it a taste?
I lick it. What does it taste like?
If this gives you like another like food buff,
Jesus Christ. All right. I'm gonna need everybody except Joe to go into insight.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
All right. So we need to take a little sip on this blood.
Mhm.
One, you actually take 8 points of psychic damage,
Oh wow. Okay.
and two, a vision happens.
Oh okay.
You're you look around, and you look down with a large battle axe, and for some reason you have one thought in your mind: anger. This emotion has built up into you, and that's the only thing you can think about. How angry you are, how you want just to get rid of this anger, and the only way you can get rid of it is to slaughter. You start trotting towards the city. You look down at your body. It's not your body anymore. It seems of a man that that has like lots of fur, large horns protruding from his head. And you look down, you're extremely muscular, but there's parts of you that's decaying. And you can see a bit of torn skin. But you're trotting into the city of Costa. You see the faces of just happy civilians. But even when you try to stop raising your axe, you already have, and you start slicing through people. So people start screaming in terror and running away from you. But as soon as they do, you just chase them even further and decimate everything that's in your path. When you're finally done, you have a primal roar, and you smile to yourself as you know what just happened. As soon as you go over and kill this family of fishermen, you see that the child's the only one left. You need him alive. And you walk away. And that's all you see.
Well then. Does the
Uh,
body feel like it's a humanoid size, or does it feel larger?
It feels slightly larger.
Okay.
You may ask questions now before I have you send people back inside.
You said body was basically that's covered in fur.
Mhm.
Do I get a sense of why I feel like I need him alive?
Make a Arcana check on that one.
Oh, jeez. Oh, natural 20.
It seems, with the need for this kid to be alive is to tell the story of what just happened here.
Right.
To tell, to keep whatever you are a trot. To keep the anger building, no longer just in you, but possibly in another person. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Can you start sending people back?
Oh yeah, go in there.
Just did you hear it was playing in there?
Hmm?
Did you hear it was playing in there?
I heard something.
Huh?
You have AIDS.
Evade?
We heard you have AIDS.
I have AIDS.
Correct.
Sadness.
That's
Yeah, from
Anyways,
the
what's that
blood.
sound like, buddy?
that's
Yeah.
rough.
How was Steamy Dap?
What?
It was.
Oh, you guys thought I was talking about patron?
No.
No. I don't get it. I don't
I
understand.
assumed it was some vision from the blood, but last time we went into insight check was because you were talking to Steamy Dap.
Right, but
Yes.
Steamy Depp is my patron, remember?
That doesn't mean you
You're
weren't
allowed to
talking
talk to your patron.
And have a blood vision.
At the same time, nah, that's possible. That's way too much multitasking.
Damon Depp, all
So-
you have visions about.
I think well, I had a vision of being the thing
What thing?
that killed everybody.
Do you know what that thing is?
It had fur on its body, and it was very mad, and it had horns, and it intentionally left the kid alive to, like, classic, like, I need one witness so that everybody like is afraid and all that kind of thing, and it was very muscly.
Okay. Is it like some sort of fur-covered demon?
I don't know what it was exactly.
So, were you able to feel its emotion? Feel the anger?
Yeah,
Cool.
no.
I mean, like, cool as, like, they were able to do that. Obviously not, like... Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
Think we can take him?
Maybe. Probably not. I'm gonna make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Nope. I was just trying to see if I could use Joseph knowledge, but I could not. Sad things. Yeah, I don't know. What direction did he go, JR? Remind me.
He was going towards the town. If you're, because like that
Like towards
was
this town?
no, that was the beginning of the start of the Red Death. So he was at Costa.
Right, but after when I left the kid alive.
Oh, okay. He was traveling south actually.
Okay. Well, he's not going this way, so it's not like we'll run into it. But, fur, horns, no wings, right?
No wings.
JR?
Oh, no wings.
Oh, okay.
I guess it just kind of cut out there because I did say
Yeah,
it, but you know.
I heard it.
No,
You're
I
good.
think my earbuds were telling me that they were dying, and so it.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah. So, not sure. Definitely felt not good. But, you know, you said it was just slightly larger than a humanoid size. At least that's what it felt like to me. So, yeah.
If it's heading south, there's not really any reason for us to head back there and fight him. For like vengeance or
No.
anything. Also, we'd be heading south. Are there any cities south of there?
mhm. Right here.
That's like an in-game Saf, you wouldn't know. Ethan can
Oh.
see it, but
You're right.
I don't know. I guess
turn
we can
towards
ask
the
them.
Saints.
uh,
Can I pull up Google Maps?
I mean, I feel like you can do that, right?
specifically,
You have a phone, so
yeah. But Dennis, Fong, and Sun Zog are like, there's no major cities over there, but there is a city due south of Costa.
So no cities that could potentially defend themselves.
That potentially can defend themselves against us? Probably not. We don't even know what the thing is, so
I mean, is it about the same size as Costa? Whatever, it's probably they can't defend themselves. If the man's is heading that way.
they could already be dead for all we know.
How fast was the dude moving? Were you able to grasp that? Wait, how long ago has it been since this actually happened?
I don't
a
know.
week has passed since the merchant has been there.
Okay, they're
JR, what did my feet look like? Was I wearing clothes?
You were not wearing clothes, actually.
What
If
are-
anything, you
what
were
are-
like wearing like
Shoes.
harnesses.
Did I have like humanoid legs or no?
You had hooves.
Okay. Matt.
Hmm.
Did you see what I sent you?
Oh
you
yeah.
want to you want
Oh,
to send that
yeah.
over here
Oh,
too?
yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, we're not
Yeah, I'm not
passing
sure
notes,
what the
teacher.
class-
Yeah, you wanted to. I see you passing notes here. You want to share that with the class?
damn.
Yes, bro. I was looking for something like that, Eric.
I got you.
Kind of feeling it was maybe a Goristro, but I don't know that.
You don't think it was a Minotaur, mini Minotaur?
I guess it could have been a mini Tortor.
Was it a tiny Minotaur or
Or a
Mini
mini
or-
Minotaur?
little?
It did feel like humanoid size, and the Goristras are like big as fuck. So
Anyways.
I mean, we did fight a. Didn't we fight a devil not long ago? Or, well, not Aldrich and Tritus, but the group.
Well, Fiend.
yeah, I mean, I guess if it had an axe, then yeah, it's very possible it was a mini Tortor.
Hmm. Well, it seems like we can't really do much about it aside from, have a lookout for any Minotaurs.
Keep hearing if anything's happened to that other city.
Hmm. Well, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
Oh, also, it looked like part of my flesh was like decaying. So I think I don't know.
He has a
He's a
bad
mad boy.
skincare routine.
He's
He'll
a
finish himself
terrible
off.
speaker.
Easy.
I love how somehow, just if you were using verbal descriptors, how incredibly similar Goristro and Minotaurs are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're the same.
Wait, what race was Roctus?
Here's
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Oh.
Mm.
Our
Who's Ractus?
guy.
But also he uses an anchor.
Sure.
Oh, right. Ractus.
Do the descriptions sound like Roctus-ish? Obviously, Tritus has not met Roctus. Wait, have you met Roctus? I
No,
don't remember.
there's
I don't
no
remember
way.
if he left.
Ain't no way. For you
I
specifically.
mean, he was kind of just like hanging out for a while.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, can we see him?
I mean, yeah, you could actually if you went to Null's Lair, but if you, from the descriptors of what has been going on so far, and the fact that you have seen a Minotaur before, the similarities are definitely there. The only like two things that can definitely be different from specifically Roctus is the fact that at least if you were the one from the vision, which you weren't, this entity is significantly more buff than Roctus. And the fact that his skin is starting to peel and decay is also a different thing too.
It could still be a Minotaur.
Yeah.
Just a buff, fucked up Minotaur.
Just past his expiration date.
Undead Minotaur.
Possible.
Okay, well, now that has nothing to do with our current objective. What do we do now?
I'm ready to go. We can just go through the mountains.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna go into the mountains and wander around until we find the portal.
Well, we were saying that we could maybe spend a little bit of time going and looking for the portal, and if we don't find it, we can just keep going to Dragatinia.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Well, it takes half a day to get to the edge of the mountains. So let me just quickly roll for certain things, if that is needed. Yeah, no, you're good. You get there on unhindered at all.
All right. For the portal, did they say? Did the Pandarians say whether it was like outside or was it like in a cave?
It was outside.
Outside, okay.
The only way that they phrased the opening to the portal is the fact that it feels like a fog effect.
All right.
So like clouds.
Then we'll stay on the lookout for clouds that look a little unnatural.
Okay. So y'all are all climbing the mountain, right?
I suppose so.
Okay. Since you have climbing gear, all athletics checks, but at advantage.
Advantage, huh? Okay.
How long
So-
would you estimate it takes to climb the mountain range? Or to cross the mountain range, I mean.
Across the mountain range, probably without hindrance, probably half a day if you're like experienced.
Cool. I don't think I can transform into a bird yet. Or anything with a flying speed, because I'm not high enough
No.
level.
Correct.
But I can transform to something with a good climbing speed. I remember having something, but I don't remember what it is now. I think it was a spider.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
It could be a mountain goat.
Maybe a mountain goat too.
Let me just comb through some animals real quick. But anyways, do I need to roll athletics with that?
With your shape change, since you have a climbing speed, probably not.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, the spider can climb on difficult surfaces without needing to make an ability check.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, and generally speaking, if you have a climb speed, Jared's right. You don't need to. Don't need to make a
Cool.
check.
Well, I will be a giant wolf spider.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh well, I rolled a 15.
Okay. Matt?
I got a 12.
All right. So when you start climbing, everybody has been going up the mountain in pretty damn good speeds. The only person that has been like a little bit lacking behind is Zigzal. There was a little bit of slippage, but you caught yourself actually, and eventually you actually will reach the summit. of the mountains. The mountains here are actually not that tall. Like, as Dennis Fung, did say, it's just weirdly cold on the top when it comes to it. But when you do reach the summit, it's significantly colder than where it was like if you could start climbing down. It is harder to breathe up here. For some reason, it does still have the effects of like high altitudes. So, if you're gonna start talking to people, you're gonna want to make it brief to make sure that you have proper amount of oxygen that goes through your lungs.
It's got a nice view. Anyone see anything?
Perception check.
Oh wow, I'm still rolling well. 23.
24.
Uh,
18.
28.
Okay. Well, the tops of these mountains are pretty clear. There are some weird combination of clouds just going by and stuff like that. There are stormy clouds that have crackling thunder in them. I mean, lightning in them. And that is like swirling through the mountainside. But there is a particular cloud that does look slightly different from the others. It has a slight hue of purple, but you're not too certain if it's, a portal or just a weirdly colored cloud.
That's
How
worth a
far away?
check out, yeah.
From where you guys are standing, roughly like 30 feet away.
30 feet away?
Yeah,
That's
it's
like right next to us.
Sure, yeah, why not check it out then?
Yeah, it's right here.
okay. Um, when you stick your hand into this cloud, one, it feels like it's not a cloud itself. When you physically try to grab it, it feels like cotton.
Silly
But-
JR, all clouds are already gone.
But it's what a child would think an actual cloud would feel like if you actually went and touched a physical cloud.
Alright, well, now I'm insulted.
What do you mean, JR? That is what clouds feel like. Have you ever touched a cloud? I don't fucking think so.
They're over here saying that children are wrong or some shit.
You heard it here first, folks.
JR hates children.
Yep.
That's why I tortured the one from earlier.
Yep.
Anyways, is there like an opening to it around?
It does not appear that it has an opening to it.
I walk in the cloud.
You're actually now just standing on a cloud.
When I walk into the cloud, I stand on a cloud.
Yeah.
Huh. So like steps.
If the cloud was like if you start basically stepping onto the cloud itself,
So it's like you step into it and it just kind of like, it's like water, it just brings you to the top.
Mhm.
All right, that sounds fun. I'll do the same.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Okay.
I guess I will too. I don't really know why.
All right. So with all of you on top of this cloud, it is a relatively big, massive cloud anyway. So it can, even though it seems extremely lightweight because of the fact it's a cloud, it does maintain its form and it does still keep afloat even with the added weight of 5 to 4 people.
We have 7 right now.
Yeah, what do you mean? We
Two of the
got
Saints.
yeah,
Oh
because
yeah.
honking the Saints.
Hugging
So
the
I-
Saints.
Favorite boy band.
Jesus Christ.
The cloud just starts floating up. Make new characters. We all go to heaven.
I don't think I want.
End of campaign.
But it just stays
Yeah,
there.
you will, Joseph. Is there anything else on top of it?
On top of the cloud?
Mhm.
No. As far as you can tell, it's just a solid piece of cloud for some reason.
Do we see a portal anywhere?
From the looks of it, even with the 28, it does not seem like a portal has opened.
All right, well, too bad. Let's go home.
I kill myself.
Don't give Joseph the idea.
Um, I suppose.
This is Sparta hunk.
Yeah, right. Murder Hunk for his crimes of not finding a portal for us.
Can we like dive into the portal or into the cloud?
Into the portal. Ethan said
Yeah.
you're wrong, JR. There is a portal.
There is no portal. You know what? I'll dive into the portal anyways.
Do you attempt to dive into the cloud?
Yes.
I sense I've made a mistake of some kind.
I'm gonna say, well, when you say it like that.
Am I hearing a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Eric said yes.
All right. When you attempt to dive into the cloud, you prep yourself and swan dive into a cloud. But when you're expecting to like go through a portal, you go straight through the cloud. No, I'm just kidding. You actually bounce up as if it was a trampoline.
All right, I'll do it.
I will not.
Savage could be bouncing.
I mean, I guess we just have to keep looking for now, right? I mean, don't know what else there
Do we
is to do.
see anything if we bounce higher?
Make a perception check. Or a nature check.
Okay. 16.
If you're looking for more solid clouds, there aren't any. But you do notice...
Not gonna doodle jump.
No. If you look... But I will say, when you do look around, when you were looking for more solid cloud, you do see sky serpents that are starting to fly around.
what is a sky serpent? Like a snake with wings? Or
Like
just like a
Gyarados.
floating
Sky
snake?
serpents like the D&D monster.
I don't know about D&D monster.
I would say more like Gyarados.
No.
Okay. Do they look friendly?
Mm.
I feel like that's a no.
I mean, it depends. Do they look friendly to Safi?
that was my make an intelligence check?
My specialty. And
Sky serpents, they're just giant birds.
I
No?
think that's
Oh,
not quite
boy.
true.
Uh,
I think I've seen snakes before. But they could act like giant birds.
Oh god.
I'll send Pip over there to say hello.
Why?
Yo,
He knows what he did.
fucking death fodder.
Oh, Pip's life is so hard.
Yeah, okay. So, with that knowledge being a thing, you look at Pip, just like, yeah, I mean, go make friends. Go, Pip. Pip's just like, really? And it starts flying anyway towards the sea serpent. I mean, nope, not the sea serpents, the sky serpents.
It suddenly falls out of the sky.
Yeah, sea serpent just falls out of the sky.
It's a sea of clouds.
And so when the sky serpent notices Pip flying towards their direction, the sky serpent goes after. And chomp. Pip is no more.
Wait a minute. I'm just realizing that I have seen a giant serpent before, and that was not a good encounter for me.
Nice.
Sigils kind of give the same look to Safi like last time that the Pip got sacrificed.
Safi's just kind of stunned, still bouncing, but like maybe they're not quite like birds. Are the serpents just hanging out now? Be after that?
It did not notice your guys' presence. As far as it knows, it's just it was just a stray bird that was just flying around.
Guys, I don't think they're friendly.
Then I guess we should not interact with them.
I mean, we still interact with Hunk.
That is a good
I mean,
point.
I guess all we know is that they don't like robins.
No.
I don't know. Do
I do.
well,
do
no. Did the Pandarian say anything about sky snakes? Or Dennis Fong?
I mean, you can straight up just ask Dennis Fong, but also
Dennis Fong, do you know if sky snakes means we're going the right direction?
well, hearing from the Pandorian earlier, it didn't say anything about dealing with sky serpents at all. They said that distortion to their sanctuary just deals with clouds. So I don't think going towards the sky serpents would lead us into anything fruitful.
Dang.
Alright. Let's just investigate in the other direction then.
Yeah, I guess so.
They might know where the place is though.
No.
I mean, even if they do, they probably wouldn't tell us.
Okay. Make another perception check.
I think it's another 18.
21.
Let's see.
21.
Not as good for me, but you know, still pretty good. It is a math 21.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow,
Yeah,
garbage.
that is good.
um, from the looks of it, it seems that this time around, the storm clouds are more prominent. There are no materialized clouds that are physical anymore, and any different colored clouds, it does not appear that there are any. There are only mainly just normal looking ass clouds and storm clouds so far.
Ass clouds and storm clouds.
Hmm.
All right.
Guess we'll just move along then.
Yeah, goodbye, trampoline cloud.
It being closer to dusk, Dennis finally goes like, I think we should start heading down the mountain.
Yeah.
Why not just camp up here?
Is there spots to camp up? Is it caves?
I would need a investigation slash survival.
Got it.
Okay.
23.
From the significant the environment that you're in, it does not seem like there are a lot of footholds or large croppings for places to place down camp. So, from the looks of it, the best way to actually have a good night's sleep would possibly be going down the mountain. You can still try to sleep on top of the mountain, but there are risks involved for sleeping at the summit of these mountains themselves because of the cold.
Yeah, they can start down.
Man, it's just up in the cloud. Fine.
Alright, heading down then.
All right. Athletics with advantage.
I'll just turn into a bat.
That works too.
I will continue to spider.
Okay. With Sappy turning into a spider and try just becoming a bat. Easy. You can start flying down, start climbing down. this time around, instead of Sigil slightly slipping, it's Aldrich, but you still catch yourself and you start going down in a brisk pace. Eventually you'll be at the mountain range's edge, and now you're at the bottom of the mountain. And it's definitely starting to turn nighttime.
All right, let's get camping.
Okay. 3 watches.
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
I can do last. I shouldn't have
Okay.
done last.
All right. First watch.
Okay. That's a 24.
Okay, so from your watch itself, you don't actually reach into like any encounters. You do just notice the fact that even at night when you look up in the sky, you see the underbellies of the sky snakes. Even from where you are, it just looks slightly weird because of the fact of the distance. But they are definitely still hovering about. But current surroundings, there's no like issues. They're just normal sounds of the river flowing, trees leaves falling down, you know. Second watch.
22.
22. Okay. So similar to Sigil's watch, but this time around you do actually see that Dennis Fong is also awake. And it does seem like he's currently talking to himself.
Being secretive about it. Like away from the camp.
He is talking away from the camp towards himself.
Okay. That's normal. Steffi's not curious about it.
Okay.
We will whistle for another pip though.
Okay. And that will be the end of your watch. Third.
Do I actually get the pip?
The call for the pip has been known. It just hasn't. The pip hasn't shown up yet.
Do I get a text from? I think Dara was the one sending them. Just got you. Okay.
In not exactly worded that way, but yes. But yes, third watch.
10.
10?
10.
Okay. You you do notice that your surroundings is starting to morph. For some reason, your vision is starting back up. When you look at your hands, you become that beast again, and then you You shake it off. Look around. You look at the trees. They turn into the civilians that you slaughtered, and then you look at them again, and get back to trees. You start sweating from the anxiety of what's currently happening. But when it comes to actually looking for danger itself, you're kind of distracted at the moment. But luckily, nothing happened that night. You're just sitting there in nervous sweat.
Huh. Well, that's not good.
But yeah, next morning.
All right. Do we want to head back up and try again, or do we want to move on completely?
I don't know. I guess it's probably worth another try already.
Yeah, maybe we can try just a different region of the mountains there.
Yeah.
Just a different mountain peak. Alrighty. Let's go.
Alright. Climbing mountain. Vantage. Athletics. Looking for portal perception. Also, which mountain range are you gonna be looking at this time around? Like,
I mean, which one did we do last time?
these two. Like
These
the
two?
ones that closest to you.
So maybe this one?
Okay. Okay. So, when you guys go up the mountain, you don't have any problems at all. You do notice this time around from the rain, the storm clouds going from mountain peak to mountain peak and stuff like that. It did start to rain during the night, but it wasn't obviously it wasn't in your direction because it was just an average night for you guys. So, but from the distance, you do see those storm clouds, but you do see the clouds starting to differ. They turn into like multicolored, like as if a rainbow was there. And so there are some few little clouds forming behind it that are kind of like rainbow colored.
Guess we should probably go towards those clouds.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Let's see. I need to roll 2 dice now. That's really funny. Okay. All right. So when you walk into the rainbow clouds, you actually see You see a backside of a building. And loud tavern noises happening from the other side of this wall. When you looked, that's like immediately what you see. It's a large stone wall that's what you hear from the other side. And when you look to your right, you see paved stone roads going down towards probably a residential area or a marketplace. When you look to your left, you see the other side of a house. It seems like the house from what it looks like has like inspired Chinese culture in there. So it's like lots of bright reds and like teal roofing and stuff like that. But that is what you see.
Does it look
Hey, I
like
think we found the portal.
description of the place we were looking for?
The description of what?
Like the panda guy didn't he tell us what his? Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm misremembering.
The Pandorian told ways to get into Sanctuary.
Oh, okay, he didn't actually tell us what Sanctuary looked like.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ways to get into Sanctuary was walk into a club, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, so I think we might have made it, guys.
Okay.
Walk out behind the, out from behind the wall.
All right. As soon as you walk through the cloud, do you all go through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of you go through.
You can leave Hunk
And-
behind though.
You go from cold to temperately warm, kind of like California, and it's pretty nice over here. You do hear the joy of people having fun in the tavern. When you look to your right where the road is, you do notice that there tabaxi, dryads, Thrycurine, their tieflings are passing by. But when you're just like, isn't this supposed to be inhabited by Pandorians? Why are there other races? When you look behind you, there's a large wolf man that right before the portal closed, Son Uzal was the last person to get out of the portal. You do see that Son Uzal getting out of the portal, but the portal is this wolf man.
Huh.
And he's facing towards some a merchant right now. He's currently talking to a merchant as you guys are currently getting out of his back.
Out of his back.
I do actually have a picture,
Does he
so give me a
notice
second.
us? Okay.
I feel like we should just walk away.
Yeah.
Just give a nod. Act like we're supposed to be here.
Well, his back is to us at the moment, so
Ah.
That is the person you
Like-
get out of.
Tap on the shoulder, like, hey, we did come out of you.
Yeah, say it like that.
You are now our mother.
With a little bit of this trot with Sun Ozel being, half giant going out of him, he's just like, there's a little bit of a hint of pain, as if using the portal does hurt him a little bit. But, it's a type shit. But with the confusion on your guys' face and his face, obviously, for people legitimately coming out of him, this is where we're gonna end the session.
I hate that.
Alrighty.
The gang gets birthed.
Apparently, that's the episode title.
Hey, do we level up?
No.